Hey everybody, Coaching for the Soul, Thursdays at 3 has begun. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a 99% clairvoyant reading. If you're watching this live, awesome. Please say hello when you come in the room, come to the program. Once I start the channel, I will not be saying hello to anybody, but I love you all. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel at Bill Hobart, please like the channel, subscribe and like the videos, and leave me a little note, even if it's just hi Bill, because YouTube will use their algorithms to send Coaching for the Soul around the planet to people who need a little bit more Coaching for the Soul. All right, so we're gonna do half and half today. I'm gonna do the first part, and then you guys can ask questions. I'm gonna answer questions for you guys. So think about what you want to ask. Hey Liz, how's it going? Yes. So hi Laura, how are you? Hi, Joyce. Welcome. Hi, Carol. How's it going? How are you? Hey, Pat. Pat, we're talking tomorrow at 11, right? I think so. 11 o'clock, we're going to have our little reading. So, yeah. So, it's tank top weather, guys. It's 85 degrees in Detroit. Tank top is out for the season. So, understand that. I will be in tank tops every chance I can get. So... Hey, Kathy. Because when we move in October, that's all you're going to see me in is tank tops. So, probably. Hi, Erica. How's it going? So, I'm so thirsty today. Crazy. Hi, Paula. How are you? Hi, Nancy Paris. Hey, Charles. What's up? Hi, Emily. Yes. Tank tops for good now. I think we're going to move in October, so I'll have them continually. May have to wear a shirt in September or something, but after that, it's t-shirts and shorts. Yep. And then we go on to our brand new life, which is awesome. So yeah, so we're going to, hi Nancy, how are you? Happy summer. Oh, it's warm out. Is it warm up there in the north? Yeah, it's warm down here. It's 85 degrees and not a cloud in the sky. So it's beautiful. Yep. So we're going to do the first part of the program is going to be just astrological stuff and how it's going to affect you, because it's going to be awesome, starting next week. So Mercury retrograde has been hard. And then the last part of it, you guys can ask questions and I'll channel answers for you. We'll do readings for people. All right. So he says we're going to start. We're going to do that. Okay. So first thing is Mercury retrograde ends on the 15th, and that's Monday. All right. So the last 3.5 weeks have been torture for most people. Nothing's been going right. Everything has been completely jacked up. And so the relief is coming. I'm starting to feel it already, okay? Because every day we get closer to the 15th, the energy starts to wane. Now, there's a 10-day shadow, all right, after that. So it goes into the month of June. And so, but every day it wanes, right? So it gets less and less. So things are going to change dramatically next week. That negative energy, that feeling of depression and anger and WTF and things like that is going to be gone on the 15th. Be a little bit here and there as we go into the next 10 days. But it'll be much easier for all of us, okay? Because on the 16th of May, Jupiter goes into Taurus. All right. Now, why is that important? Jupiter's the expansion planet. And Taurus is about money, getting everything that you want. All right. So starting on the 16th for 12 months, everybody, for 12 months, we will be in this place of absolute abundance, at getting everything that you want. If you have your birth chart, find out what house Taurus is in. It's in my 5th house. The person I just talked to a minute ago, it's in her 2nd house. Okay? So whatever that house that it's in, all right, that's what it's going to highlight. But the rest of the chart will follow also. But the intensity will be on whatever house is your Taurus house. Okay? If you want your birth chart, let me know. Birthday, where you're born, and what time you're born, and I will send it to you, okay? Hey, Julie. Hey, Jen. So that's what's going to be happening starting next week for 12 months. Is there other astrological things too? Yes. But you know what? The cool thing is that because Jupiter is so big, it blocks out pretty much everything else. And that's the key. Start asking for what you want. Now, there's a new moon, I believe it's on the 21st, okay? That's new beginnings. So these things are sandwiched again, right? So as Jupiter goes forward into Taurus, and we got the new moon, I believe it's the 21st, right? Again, that's new beginnings, new discoveries, new energy, new everything. And it culminates on the full moon in June, okay? There's no eclipse until October. Blessings, right? Because those eclipses with the Mercury retrograde threw everybody off because it's all about expansion. And nobody wanted to expand because it's Mercury retrograde. We go into our cocoon because everything seems off kilter. The energy's not right. We're not speaking right. We're kind of like, WTF, leave me alone. People are yelling at you or whatever it could be, okay? So the blessing is that that's over until, I believe, Virgo, which is in September, the end of August and then September. There's another one in Virgo. It comes every 3 months, guys. And unfortunately, we have one in Capricorn at the end of December this year, again. So there's going to be plenty of time for them to clear us out, okay? Because that's what Mercury retrograde does. It clears out the energy that's inside your body that you won't let go of. So it makes you angry and tired and whatever, so that you go, okay, I don't know what I got to do, but I got to let this stuff go. What do I got to do about it? And you talk to your guides, talk to spirit, talk to spirit, talk to spirit, and then they start to bring you some new energy. You go, man, my energy's really bad. It really sucks. I don't know why. I can't sleep. I'm tired, whatever, blah, 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 because of them, okay? They push you right to the line, and then they have you find solutions, right? That that person's energy doesn't serve me any longer. So goodbye. I can't do it with these people. Goodbye. I can't do this job anymore. I'm going to find a new one when Mercury retrograde is done. Goodbye. And you find something better. Okay? So starting the 16th until next year in the month of May, Jupiter is in Taurus. And it's going to be phenomenal. Okay? And Spirit has said in past programs, right, that we're going to get right to October when the next eclipse happens. And between now and then, everything is going to shift for us, okay? It might be this much, it might be this much. You don't know. It all depends upon where you're at in your journey, how much of your ego you're starting to control, okay? Pushing back on it, right? And making sure that it doesn't control your narrative. It doesn't control your heart. It doesn't get you into, I don't know why I can't. I don't know why I'm not receiving. I don't know why, because that's what ego does. It sabotages you. So everything good could be going on around you, and I want everybody to participate in Jupiter and Taurus because you can have everything that you want, all right? So with us moving in October, I believe, I got confirmation from 3 people in a month that I trust big time, and I got chills on the whole thing when I was talking to them. There's a big thing that happens in October, right? Again, lunar eclipse or solar eclipse, I'm not really sure. And everything just starts, again, me being the worrier, like, okay, are we going to move in October? It's going to be before the eclipse or going to be after? And there's a little stretch, then there's Mercury retrograde again. I'm thinking all the crazy things because that's what ego does, right? And I'm like, stop, Bill. Stop. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, Bill. Stop, right? That's the key. That's the key. Pushing back on your ego and not getting involved in thinking too much. Don't think too much because ego's attached to that and it will sabotage you every single time. It'll have you in worry and anxious and confusion and everything, especially during Mercury retrograde. Even after with Jupiter bringing you everything that you want, it can't bring it to you if your energy's negative. If you're not getting it. Hey, Blake, if you're not getting it, no, because it's not going to happen again for 12 more years. 12 years, it's in the sign for 1 year. So every single zodiac sign gets it for a year. And again, Taurus is about stability, money, getting what you want because they are absolutely not going to relent. I deserve all of that right there. I want everything in the next year. Well, guess what? Change that energy inside your body. Change the energy that you are putting out to the universe. Change the energy. How do you do that? Guided meditation, right? Sitting for 5 or 10 minutes every morning, and just being quiet. Now, if you meditate normally, right, you can get in meditation of quiet space in just about 3 breaths. I can get there in 3, okay? Breathe in through your nose deeply. Let it out. Elongate your exhale. Do that 3 times, you get lightheaded. You'll be in 5th dimension like that. And you just sit. Feet on the floor, butt in the chair, butt on the couch, whatever it is, upright. And that's what you do. And you sit there and you do it 5 minutes, 10 minutes is best, and you'd be surprised what you are given during that quiet time. Because your guides will talk to you, everybody. They'll take your heart and make it big. You go, this is amazing. I can't believe, Bill, because they'll change your day. That's what it's all about. As often as you can, it's 5 or 10 minutes in the morning, just being quiet. And you'll be surprised when you don't do it, and you're used to doing it, how off your day is. Chimes. I even got chimes outside. Somebody sent me chimes for Bailey. So they're ringing outside on the patio, on the balcony. Yeah. So understand that, right? That we can control anything that we can control. We can control this. Control ourselves. Of letting that energy go and taking care of ourselves, right? And I tell you guys all the time, text me or call me. If it's a bad, Bill, I just got a 5-minute talk. There you go. And I do that all the time. Do that every day. Okay? Because eventually you won't have to call me anymore. Because together we'll calm down freaking ego. I'll ask you, are you doing this? Are you doing this? No, I haven't talked to Spirit in about a week and a half. Well, there's a problem right there. If you're not talking to your guides every day, out loud, asking them for what you want, and if you're pissed off, letting them know that you're pissed off, let that energy out of your body. It's a way to keep you balanced. That you're disappointed. What do I need to do? I need you to help me with this. Spirit, you got to help me with this. Spirit, you got to help me with this. And they'll help you. They'll bring people into your life that change your life. Been there, done that. I had something last week. I put it on Facebook that I don't know if it was with my brother-in-law passing away or Bailey passing away or whatever it was. And the first thing on my, I think it was a meditation. The first thing on my YouTube feed in the morning, after I was talking about it, right, was what I needed to listen to get me over the hump. That's what they do. They're always listening to what you're saying, good or bad. And when it's bad, because you're thinking too much, you're in that emotional state. Because that's what Mercury retrograde does. It puts you in a space of WTF. You're confused. You don't get it. You're wondering, I don't understand how I went from being up here to being down here. Because you got stuff inside your energy, inside your body that you have to release, that you have to give up. That's been in there for centuries. For centuries. This is the lifetime that you purge everything. You purge everything. You purge everything this lifetime. So you can go into that 5th dimensional spot in spirituality, right? No one's going to meet you there. We're all not going at the same time. It's a destination. It's an energy that we carry. It's an energy of love. It's an energy of positivity. It's an energy of everybody gets theirs. There's no anger. There's no war. There's no anything. It is just a grand, peaceful place. Okay? So it's all in our reach. It's all about us. It's all about us understanding who we are, understanding what triggers us, number 1, right? Number 2, how we get rid of the trigger. Number 3, how to heal ourselves so that that doesn't trigger us any longer. Been there, done that. Okay? This not easy. It's not easy at all. And you guys know that. But you signed the soul journey. So your soul was like, yeah, I'll take that on. Because we need to be up there in that energy, right? Because that's where we belong. Being abundant, having everything that we could possibly imagine in our lifetime. And having a longer life. And knowing everything that you wondered about through your journey. And how you school other people that are going through what you went through. Because I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If you're watching Coaching for the Soul, you ain't a muggle. You are not a muggle. And if you don't know what a muggle is, watch the first 2 Harry Potters. You'll get it. It'll resonate with you. It'll be like, oh my God, I'm going through that right now. Of course you are. She channeled those books, everybody. She just didn't write them. She channeled them from the universe, from her guides. Yeah. See? So again, how do I get over this? How do I let it go? Watching Coaching for the Soul is one big thing, right? If you're getting what I'm saying, we're all starseeds, pretty much. Got a bunch of muggles too, right? But there's more of us than there is of them. And so that's what you have to really lean on and walk into and understand that your journey has got potholes. Got potholes in the road every day. But how do you maneuver the potholes, right? What you need to do for yourself, again, what you need to do for yourself to be in the right energy. You have to be selfish. You gotta be selfish, guys. Okay? Out there, doesn't matter, because if mom or dad is selfish and they're taking care of themselves, they're in good energy, the family runs good. The kids understand, because they're starseeds. Okay? Any child born after the year 2000, and especially after 2012, is connected 100% to their spirit guides and guardian angels. Okay? And everything is shifting. Everything is shifting to higher dimensional energy. And we're all going on that ride. So when you get in that space of WTF, that's when you have to do your work. In the morning, I'll say this again, before you get up out of bed, if you wake up and go, I don't want to go to work today, my blah, 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 change that narrative. It works. It works. I said this morning. I've said this week when it's been nice here. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be 85 degrees and sunny. You got readings today. You get to do Coaching for the Soul this afternoon. It's a pretty good freaking day, Bill. Yeah, you know what it is. I got up out of bed at 7:30. I'm like, awesome. And the day's been great. You can change the narrative of exactly how your day is going to go. Does that mean during Mercury retrograde they're not going to put a sabotage in there? Oh no, they will. They will. Next you're down to go, oh no. I'm not buying, ego, I'm not buying into that stuff. Not buying into that. Or if something happens, yep, Mercury retrograde. That's what that is. An email that sounds angry, or somebody didn't get something. I'm waiting for, since Bailey passed, he was going to make the trip to Maui anyway. Well, in 2018, I paid over about $2,000 to get him into the state of Hawaii, because it's a non-rabies state, right? And so you have to go through all this protocol and all this expense. I mean, actually, the Department of Agriculture at the airport, you have to have your dog in a cage, all with all the documentation on it, and they have to come and check your dog before they allow you to come into the state. Okay, that was a lot of money. So we didn't go like I thought we were going to, and now Bailey's gone. He wasn't going to make the trip anyway. So they asked, do I want my money back out of the blue before Mercury retrograde? I sent him an email back. Yes, blah 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 blah. And guess what? She sent me back an email wanting my current address, and I never got Mercury retrograde. Got back in touch with her and said, I'm just wondering what's going on after 3.5 or 4 weeks. I haven't heard from you. She goes, well, here, I sent you this email on the 11th. I never got that email. Mercury retrograde. So I sent her all my information. Okay, it'll be 6 to 8 weeks before, as it takes about 6 to 8 weeks to get your money back. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. Well, I know it's going to be sooner, just because Mercury retrograde is going to end and Jupiter's going into Taurus. Okay? So that's how it works, right? I followed up on the email because I'm like, it's been like 4 weeks and I haven't heard anything back. Or 3 weeks, about 3 weeks, yeah. And I think, Bailey was still alive when I asked. I just told him that he had passed, and he passed like 10 days later. So again, that would be for Mercury retrograde this year, or this season, I should say, right? So they'll trigger you. They'll get you to go, I sent that email. I haven't heard anything back in 3 weeks. What's that all about? Send the email back and find out that the email never got you because it was Mercury retrograde. See? So that's how that works. Also, as we go into the next 3 years, which is going to be very, 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 very important for us, right? Oh man, what's that? This energy. We're liking what you said. Well, you're saying it. I'm just channeling you. Sometimes they don't get the fact that they're talking through me. They just think, yeah, it's weird. But the next 3 years are going to be so intense and beautiful and wonderful. Lots of changes, which we're going to say WTF again, right? Because there's going to be things in our world that shift. Okay? There's going to be a lot of people, yapping too. Don't listen to people who are muggles. Don't. You're going to feel lonely. You're going to feel isolated. You're going to have all this stuff going on because we're tribal, right? When we're tribal, we're protected. Well, you're protected individually now by the universe, by your spirit guides, your guardian angels, everybody, right? So as that happens, which it will, okay, you'll find your tribe. You'll find people that understand you, or you'll find people that kind of get you. I had a past life regression this week that was amazingly beautiful, and I've never had it in my life, and it was like, whoa. And it was like balanced everything in my freaking body. And that was pretty awesome. Very awesome. See? But did I know I was going to do it? Not a freaking clue. It just came to me one day when I was talking to a friend. And she was like, well, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. That was like a week and a half ago in Mercury retrograde. See? So we never know. Don't plan it. Especially during Mercury retrograde. Don't plan anything if you possibly can. Let them guide you. Get in the flow. Just back and forth and back and forth. Okay? Because as we go through and get into higher dimensional energy, astrology is going to be extremely important. Just like it was before we got into 3D, back in the day of all the ancient civilizations. Okay? Egypt, Mayans, Incas, Ethiopians, the Hawaiians, right? Lemuria, Atlantis, all of those things 12,500 years ago that were wiped off the planet by the aliens, right? There's pictures, there's drawings, all kinds of things, right? Of the gods coming on those ships and having a landing pad and blah, 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 blah. See? We're actually going back to who we were before 3D took over because they wiped the civilization clean to start anew. Okay? So we're just going back. We already have the ancient DNA inside of our bodies that's being activated a little at a time. Little at a time. So that's why it's so important that we understand some type of astrology. That we understand that I haven't coughed all day. That we're guided, right? Whatever Jupiter's doing, wherever it's doing it at, is going to bring you abundance. Okay? Or it's going to make your family life fantastic. Whatever house it's in your zodiac wheel is the thing that's going to be impacted the most. But the rest of it will be too. That's also if it's Neptune or it's Uranus or it's Pluto. Those are destruction planets, dreamy planets, right? And that's what it is. Wherever they're impacting you, you have to kind of know. Okay. So I get mine from Pam Gregory, and then Spirits brought me 2 or 3 other ones too, astrologers, which are very, very, very cool. I just listen to the information to see what I grab. What I grab. I don't get everything. I don't know all the technical stuff, the squares and this. I have no idea what that is. I've tried to learn it, and feels like you don't have to worry about that stuff. Just like when I was in high school, it's like, but you're not going to use biology. Whatever, not knowing that I still had to pass the freaking class, right? So I got a D- and moved on. Same with English. But you're not going to write a paper. But, okay, whatever, But I was guided back then too. I just didn't know that it was them. I just had a voice in my head and it was telling me, "You're never going to use this. You're never going to use algebra, Bill. Why are we doing this? Well, because we kind of have to, But American history, I was all about that, and world history, I was all about that too, because it just came out of flowed out of my body because of them. See, so the next week is going to be the start of a year of bounty. Spirit says a year of dramatic shifting and changing, and will it all be up? No, it's got to have some potholes in the road. Got to. It's how we respond to the potholes, okay? It's how we respond to those potholes. Because if we respond properly, it won't bother us. If we don't respond properly at all, it's going to stink. And our ego's going to get engaged, right? Like, okay, why did that happen? And what is that? And what is that? I thought the bill said it's going to be wonderful for a year. Well, it is. As long as you're aware of what else is going on attracted to your zodiac sign and what your rising sign is and things like that. So if you want it, send me the information, text it to me, whatever. And, or if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, just put it down below and I will take it and I will send it to you, ASAP. Okay. Just because there's, on PamGregory.com, my astrologer, on her, website, at the bottom of the page, there says free birth chart. So anybody can do it like that too. Then if you have questions about it, make sure you print it out. And all of the things that it says about it, make sure you print it out and keep it someplace safe. So you can look at it. So when we're doing things like this, you can kind of pull it out. They're playing with my nose, I don't know why. You can see, okay, that's what's gonna be good, or that's what I gotta really watch, because there's probably potholes in that time. There's potholes in that 3-week period, or that month period, or that year-long period. Okay? Because then you can not plan, but you can be aware of exactly why you're feeling the energy that day. Is it the people that you're around? Is it the fact that you have to see your family or your friends or your job? There's always, if it's a negative thing, that's what will trigger you. If it's a positive thing, you can still get triggered, right? You're expecting it to be this wonderful, great thing, and it ends up being, it was okay. And then what happens is ego grabs that and uses it against you. See, you should never expect anything to be blah, 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 blah. You should never be blah, 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 blah. Not true. Not true. Okay? So we're halfway done. So now we're going to do some readings. Okay? So if you have a question, put it down below and I'll answer the questions as much as I can till 4. And then after that, I will I will post them. Ooh, I just got chills. I will post them on this, on my YouTube, or not on my YouTube, on my Facebook, okay? It'll be up till probably 9 o'clock tonight, so check back, okay? Okay, so when is Mercury retrograde over? It's over on the 15th, okay? That's for Aaron. Mercury retrograde is done on the 15th, and there's a 10-day shadow, okay? So the energy right now is losing less and less energy and power every day. Okay, Joyce, how do I stop eating carbs and eating too much throughout the day? Okay, stay busy, stay conscious. Okay, stay conscious and also don't buy it. I don't buy things because I know that I'll eat the whole bag at one time. And so I'll do it on a day where I'm expecting, where I can go, okay, I'm expecting to eat all of it, and guess what I don't do? I don't eat all of it. So it's just about being conscious, okay? And drinking lots of water. Again, drink lots of spring water, everybody. Spring water is the best for you to help your body. Yeah, okay? So Tammy said, what's next? Honey, we'll have to have a conversation about that because there's a lot that's coming next. And also watch the first part of the video. That'll help you too. Okay. So Carol's been releasing past lives. So much pain this week that I've been in bed. Any insights? It's Mercury retrograde, Carol. Okay. So God bless you for doing that stuff because most people don't. Most people will cocoon and then wonder why. So it's a blessing that you're actually in the Mercury retrograde, getting to the end of it, and you've been releasing the past lives. Okay. Good. That's fantastic. But that's what it is. Okay. So the next Mercury retrograde may not be as bad for you. Okay. Let's see. Go up. Also, so Erica, when does Spirit say I'm going to move? Like this up in October. Erica, we'll have to do you're an element person. We'll have to do that then. Okay. Because it's going to take more than what I can do for you here. Nancy, how can you tell the difference between divine guidance and ego, especially when the answer feels good, but it doesn't pan? It says see more, and I can't see more until I end the video. So, Nancy, ego's on your right side, okay? And if it's too good to be true, it's ego. Spirit and everybody else is either on top of your head, where you get tingles, right? You get tingles on your crown. I get tingles down on the left side of my head because the right side is kind of developed, I'm thinking. I don't know. It's their deal, not mine, right? But they're on this side. They're on your left side normally. Now, I've not known anybody who has it on the right side. They mostly up here and on their left. I don't know why that is, but yeah, that's how you can tell. If it makes your heart this big, it's spirit. If you get tingles and chills, it's spirit. Okay. If you don't get anything, say, spirit, what is it? I just got blah 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 blah. What is that? Say it out loud. Okay. And two, you can always text me too, and I'll tell you. Because there's keywords and ego that you'll learn that are sabotage words, like hope. Hope should never be used. Because hope is saying, if I don't get it, I'm okay. No, I want that right there. No. No, we're not playing. You told me that. And I got this. Again, Spirit showed me Charlie Brown. I got a rock, right? In his Christmas stocking. That's when you know it's ego, okay? My friend Ryan, just an issue with my partner and coming to a choice point on how, again, Ryan, just call me, okay? And I'll talk to you about that. I don't want to do it on here. Okay, Carrie Ann, how are you, my dear? Lost my job in mortgages and been unemployed for 7 months. What path should I follow to see me? Okay, so Carrie Ann, first off, are you talking to your guides? Are you clearing out your energy? And I don't know what your birthday is. So if you're a Capricorn, or if you're a Capricorn, or whatever house your Capricorn is in your birth chart, Pluto in Capricorn has been going on since 2008. Okay, and Pluto is the destruction planet. It completely busts your world apart. So yeah, Carrie Ann, I don't think you're going to go back to a traditional job. Are you promoting yourself? And your connection? Because you're deeply connected to spirit. I'm assuming you know that. Yeah, Carrie Ann, just send me a text, okay? You know my number. Just send it to me. If you don't know what it is, it's on the website. I think it is anyway. Okay. So Nancy, look more. Because I had that. So Nancy says, "Bill, you look so much more relaxed and calmer, getting beautiful vibes off of me." Because I had that past life regression, guys, and it was with Lori Lipton, and it blew my mind. It blew my mind, and it actually took everything and put it all in a nice little package, and then we kind of put it away. Yeah. So Bailey's been gone for a month today, and my brother-in-law's been gone a week. And going to Colorado on the 1st. His memorial's on the 3rd. So I'll be gone for 5 days there. And then my sister, I think, is going to come here for a week or two. Or I'll go back there for a week or two. So yeah. So we're going to go back and forth. But that's because of the past life regression. It was fantastic. I was thinking about talking about it, but I think I'll answer you guys those questions. Yeah, okay, so Michelle, my spirit guides help with this awesome outcomes. Did my spirit guides help with this awesome outcome? Well, what do you think, Michelle? Of course they did. They control everything, guys. Our guides control everything. It's when we don't allow them to control everything that we get screwed. Truly, we get screwed. You know, they can't bring you good stuff if the energy you're putting out there is fear, negative. Anything like that, right? Anything that is negative, energy, thoughts, all that kind of stuff. It can't get to us. So it's about ebb and flow. It's about flowing, allowing yourself to say, I can't control it. It's not my job. They take care of us every single time. In amazing ways, like with Michelle. Okay? And yes, they had everything to do with it. Oh, so Carrie Ann, so you're a Capricorn like me, sweetie. So guess what? Yeah. The blessing is that Pluto comes back into Capricorn until October or November. Then it goes back into Aquarius for a minute, and then for a minute in this year. Then next year in January it goes back into Aquarius for 9 months, and we feel lighter and wonderful, and we have this whole new life. Okay? So if you want more than that, just call me on the phone. Okay? And I'll talk to tell you exactly what it is. Okay? All right. So, Well, Erica, have you been seeing 555? Did you Google it? You have to Google it. Okay. Okay, so Kaylee, why didn't I go to Colorado? Because the memorial's not until the 1st. Okay? My sister couldn't get to church. He went to the Lutheran church at noon. And the only dates that were open was Memorial Day, which she says I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to wreck people's weekend, or the weekend that Dale passed, and I couldn't get there in time. Yeah, and it wouldn't be enough time for people to get from out of town and things like that. He's got lots of friends, and they're expecting 200 people at the church, so or more. So he grew up in this town, and he knows everybody. So so I'm flying out on the 1st, coming back on the 6th. Or I think it's the 6th. I think that's what it is. Thursday till Tuesday. Yeah, okay, Abby. Just checking in, feeling good, way things are going on. Chris's job is good, and I step back and to be home. Oh, okay, that's perfect. Good for you. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Justin. I've been feeling, so Carrie Ann again, I've been feeling called to put myself out there doing readings and healings. Exactly. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. If you need help with that, let me know, because marketing is my jam, and trust me, I can help you all kinds of ways. Okay. Hey, Bonnie. Okay, Paula. So Paula, are you in Michigan or are you still in Florida? Because it really doesn't matter. Okay, so Spirit says this: your yearning for a relationship is stopping him from finding you. Does that make sense? Because all of us do it. I did it before I met Lee. And him and I are just friends, right? We're just really good friends. But it started out romantically. But we found that we weren't romantic. We didn't work with each other. No, we're supposed to be friends. And that's perfect. That's perfect, right? So, but before I met him, out of the blue at the bar, right? Because my parents and his ex who passed away, got together and said, well, somebody's got to take care of Lee. My mom and they're like, oh, Bill will do it. He takes care of people. And that's 7 years Saturday. 7 years Saturday, yeah. So, which is so long, which is not, it seems like he's been around forever. So, Paula, a lot of times what happens is our energy that we put out there is either overwhelming or I need. But I'll tell you what, Spirit keeps showing me that by October, you're going to meet somebody and don't be too, and he says, don't be too critical. He says he's a good guy. He may not present well, okay? So don't judge. If you want some more, call me, okay? Yeah, Michelle, yeah, honey, you're good. Okay, hey, Pratik, what's going on? Dude, anything Spirit wants me to know, really? We could talk for freaking 2 hours on that stuff. I'm not doing that. And Erica, the same thing. Okay, so Nancy, why am I fascinated by tarot right now? Because it's a way of you expressing your spirituality. Okay, it's a step. Okay, I don't think people should pull cards for themselves. I don't think that's cool. Because we're not supposed to know, and ego can be involved in that too, unless you're completely connected and Spirit can tell you exactly what the card means for that person or for yourself. Because for everybody's energy, they're all different. But that's what it is. It is, it's kind of a fun game. Kind of a fun game, you know. Lee was in it for a while and he got like 22 decks or whatever it is, and he just kind of walked away from it. So he was done with his fascination. Yeah. Oh, you're in Virginia, Paula. Okay. Yeah, he's around you already, Spirit says. But he just doesn't recognize it. You don't recognize it. Is there something that you like? Something that you find attractive? And Spirit says, are you waiting for him to make the first? Are you waiting for him to make the first move? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Ryan. It is. Oh, Lee's mom is on here. Hi, Mrs. Tackett. Hey, Roxanne, what's going on, girl? You're at work? I haven't talked to you in forever. Gosh, crazy. Hey, Kaylee, what's up? Okay, and Pam's on here. Hi, Pamela. What's going on? she my last person? Yeah. So again, guys, if you want me to tell you something about something, just put it on the screen and I'll do it. Okay? We've got plenty of time. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. A lot has happened. Okay. Oh, Paula, have you approached him yet? Or have you flirted with him yet, Spirit says? Have you showed him that you're interested? Roxanne, where are you working? And I'll tell you. Okay, so even without you telling me what it... Yes, Carol. Yes, yes, yes. You have to decide where you want to... You have to give them options on where you want to go, Spirit says. Maggie's, okay, we're going to Maggie's Organics. Is that weed? I'm doing great, Pamela. I'm doing very, very, very well. Have you asked him out, Paula? Let's get together for a drink. What are you doing tonight? You want to grab something to eat? Spirit says, keep pressing, Paula. Keep pressing. Organic clothes. Roxanne, you can go anytime you want, Spirit says. But you're that freaking Virgo. So, you guys are in for the long haul, right? And it's like, but call me. We can talk about that. Okay? Trust me, I got stuff for you. Yeah, I can write it right here. Yes, there's stuff you gotta do. Okay? And I'll help you with that. Just call me. Okay? Okay, Blake, where's he at? There he is. Does Spirit see me finishing my master's already this year? Yes, but you're going to be distracted, Spirit says. And you're going to have to decide not to be so focused on your job. Okay? Because, you'll finish it. But you got to have fun, Spirit says, Blake. You're in California now. I hope you're having fun. Moving from Virginia to California and working for Disney, no less. I mean, come on. You should be having a lot of fun. Because Spirit says the girls love you, man. The girls love you. Take advantage of that. I'm having deja vu right now, too, which is pretty freaking cool. Yeah. I've said that to Blake before on a program. Probably did it, I don't know how long ago, right? Dimensions are dimensions. It's crazy. Blake says all that Disney magic is distracting. I'm sure. Yeah, for sure. So, Roxanne, what do you mean I don't have to be? Loyal? That's Virgo. Yeah. But the Mercury retrograde is probably making you feel like it's time to go. Time to go. Okay? And we should find out where your Taurus is in your birth chart. Because that will tell you. But Spirit's telling me, Rox, all you have to do is if you're talking out loud to your spirit guides like you should be, asking for what you want. Spirit, can you help me with this? Spirit, bring me a new job. Bring me what's next. Come on, what's going on? Help me out. Making that connection to your guides every day if you possibly can. I do it all day. I do it all day long. That's just who I've always been. But the more that you talk with them, good or bad, if you're pissed off, complain, right? Get it out of your body. If you're not sure, Spirit, what the heck? Come on, help me out with this. I need you to help me with this, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Roxanne, Spirit shows me three jobs that are in front of you, but you can't see them yet. So we have to have a conversation, I can tell you. Okay, I can tell you what they are. But I'm telling you, my dear, you're supposed to have something to do with weed. I mean, we talked about it before in 2018. Now it's 5 years. Now it's 5 years later. Yeah. And Spirit says money's gonna flow to you, Roxanne. So more than you could possibly imagine. Lots of abundance, he says, especially when Jupiter goes into Taurus. Us Earth signs are gonna wrap it up, baby. We're gonna rack it up. It'll be all good. So, okay, Lisa, feeling pretty peaceful. Things are lining up. I've been waiting for. I'm trying not to be scared. Okay, so Lisa, what you do is you talk to yourself in third person. Okay, Lisa, what are you doing? Stop. Everything's going exactly right, but that's because that's ego. Ego's trying to make you sabotage it, trying to get you scared, trying to get you to to freak out or cocoon, okay? So you say, ego, stop. I'm not listening to that because everything's going perfectly right. Then you say, okay, Lisa, we need to stop. It doesn't serve us. We're not that woman anymore. We're not that woman anymore. Stop. Everything is coming exactly how it's supposed to come. So we need to chill out, Lisa. And then I answer it, but I know, but I'm still kind of freaking out. Stop freaking out, Bill. Stop. That's what you may have to do. Answer your own question. About talking out loud and convincing yourself that ego is the one that's sabotaging you, because it is, okay? The voice in your head, trying to make you scared because it's tied to your heart, okay? And it's making you doubt I'm going to get what I want, everything that I want, when you're going to get everything that you want. So self-talk is good out loud, never in your head, okay? Bum, bum, bum. Okay, Kaylee, started to date after 2 years of being single. Do you see, oh yes. You just have to, Spirit says you got to be yourself. You got to be yourself. You got to love yourself. And I always thought that was hooey, but I'm telling you what, guys, when you tell yourself 5-10 times a day that you love yourself, I'm telling you, it changes your freaking attitude. It changes your energy, and all of a sudden you start believing that stuff that, hey, I'm pretty good. I mean, none of us like the way that we look. None of us. I mean, even the pretty ones don't. Trust me. I have a sister who doesn't, right? And she's beautiful, but she doesn't think that she is. So all those kinds of things, it's all tied in our ego, right? We don't look like everybody else, blah, 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 blah. And they got the same problems that we do. So that's what that's all about. So Spirit showing me, you got to have fun this summer. Have as much fun as you possibly can this summer with people that you like, okay? Because that's going to bring out your energy. That's going to bring out your being in a higher energy place. Like when we're in, like when we meet somebody and we're in love or infatuation, let's say, right? And everybody wants to date us all of a sudden because your energy is beautiful. You're like, oh my God, I love him. So, oh God, it's so wonderful. I'm infatuated with this guy, and he's so good looking, and blah blah blah, and blah blah. And our energy just matched. Okay. That's it that you have to carry all the time if you possibly can, especially when you're looking for somebody to approach you. Because guys have a sixth sense. Guys have a sixth sense, okay? And if the energy, and they're not really smart enough sometimes to understand that they won't go to that girl because, no, I don't know. No. Well, it's all because their energy is, stay away from me. Stop. I'm not available, when they probably are hurting inside. See? And so the more lightweight, the more lighter, the more fun. Let that shit go, Spirit says. And just enjoy it. Enjoy the summer, right? Do everything you possibly can to get outside and have some fun. And do things that you love to do with people that you like. That's the key. And if you don't have those people, go by yourself. Trust me, you'll meet all kinds of people that way. Okay? Yeah, Rox, you need to do something else that's more challenging. Especially as a Virgo, you gotta have a plan. You gotta have a reason. Spirit says, yeah. Okay, so Pamela says literally 111s at time of day and month. The past couple of days, a lot of 333s. Well, Pamela, when you get those, you're supposed to Google them, because at that point in time, there's a messages for right then. Okay, so I will. 333 is great because threes are wonderful. Meaning of 111.
According to USA Today, seeing the angel number 111 signifies confidence within yourself and motivates your own strength and decision-making when opportunities are sent your way.
There you go. Okay? So again, they're trying to guide you in ways that will have you do something. Like, Spirit, what's up with the 111s? What's up with the 333s, right? And you Google them, because that's what I've always gotten. Bill, Google them. Okay, you can't just tell me, no, you had to do some work in this. Okay, fine, so I do. And it tells you exactly what going on at the time. And here's 333. Encourages you to set plans into action. Let your personal strength be your guide. Don't trust yourself and put thought into your choices. Okay, angel number 333 is connected to your optimism, creativity, which for you is wonderful, and your intuition. Okay, that's just one of the definitions. There are many, but that's what that is. They're giving you, Spirit says, they're giving you pieces to your jigsaw puzzle. Okay, and your puzzle's almost complete because of your energy level. Okay? That's what it is. So when you see those things, I see 222 all the time, and 333. And I Google them every single time because I don't remember. But also, there's different definitions when you click on them, when you ask Google. So that's what I like about it. Okay? All right. Yeah, Roxanne. I think you're supposed to have a store or something like that. You're supposed to either. I don't think you're supposed to work in one. I think that you're supposed to either own it. And he keeps saying yes, and the money's going to flow in. So again, call me on the phone, okay? Ryan, you don't have to schedule anything. You can just call me, man. You don't have to. Just fine, okay? I'll just give you, unless you want a whole full reading thing, that's cool. But if you just want to know what's going on with the relationship stuff like that, just call me, okay? Cool. Or just text me, Facebook messaging, whatever, and I'll give my phone number if you don't really have it. Okay. So does Spirit see me switching jobs this year? And yes, Pratik, you'll switch jobs this year, but you gotta allow yourself to do it. Okay? You have such a force of pushing against change that Jupiter's gonna rock your world, my friend. And I'm telling you, by the end of the year, you're gonna be in a different place working for sure. Okay? Okay? Again, we'll talk about it during our element sessions, all right? Okay, Dorothy, my son lost his job and part of the requirement for graduation. What now? Make sure they have boundaries, Dorothy. He's on that thing. He's on that sabotage from his ego. Make sure the boundaries are up, and then he's got to get another job ASAP. Okay? And hold him to it. Okay? It doesn't. Again, if you know the job he's supposed to, that he needs to graduate, things like that, then that's what you got to put in front of him. Okay? And again, if you need something, call me or text me. Okay? Hey, Suze. Oh, thank you, Suze. I appreciate that. Erica, no. Hi, Marcia. What's up? How you doing? Hi, Caitlin. How are you, my dear? Will I be getting offered better pay soon? Are you asking, Caitlin, for that to show up? Okay. Again, I think we talked on that one Saturday or Sunday, right? And it's all about that. You've got to open yourself up to possibilities. Got to open yourself up to allowing them to bring you the things that are next. Okay? Because again, Jupiter in Taurus is going to change everybody, right? All the good stuff is going to happen. But you have to get out of your own freaking way. Have to. And that's ego. Ego's always going to step in front of you and go, but what if, but what if, but what if? Don't listen to that stuff. And how do you do that? Push back. Ego, that's not true, that's a lie. Ego, what are you doing? Stop. And then you got to talk to yourself out loud. Just stop. Caitlin, just stop. We have to allow ourselves an opportunity for Spirit to bring us the new beginnings, the new things. And guess what? After a period of time, they'll show up. Because you can change jobs anytime you want. It's asking your spirit guide, Spirit, I need you to bring me what's next. Spirit, I need you to help me find the new job. No, not that. I need you to bring me the new job, not help me find it, because find is ego. I have to physically work to find the job. That's BS. That's a lie. Okay? So hope and find, I can still use those words and I pick them out like that. All right? So, yeah. And I think I might do a video about that too. Maybe we'll have another one of these and I'll just go, I'll post I'll post what we're going to talk about or something like that. And you guys can jump on and things. Also, I'm going to do another where there's 8 people reading. I think it's going to be like $40, $50 for a Sunday afternoon for like, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it takes to get everybody balanced and stuff like that. So I'm going to do that probably. I'd like to do it, but I'm not going to have time before I go to Colorado. So I'll probably do it after I get back from Colorado sometime in June. Okay, but that'll be cool. The first one was awesome. Hi, Kaylee. Oh, you're welcome, dear. No problem. Yeah, Roxanne, call me. And if you don't know my phone number, just Facebook message me and I'll send you the phone number if you don't have it anymore. Hey, Eric, what's up? Does Spirit see a relationship see a relationship in the near future? Eric, tell me your birthday and I can tell you, because that's how it works with relationships and stuff. Because it works with astrology and things like that. Also, Eric, like I've said to other people too, are you asking out loud for that person to come? And if you want a certain person, which everybody does, 5 things that are important. What color is she? Okay. How tall is she? How much does she weigh? How much money does she make? what color hair she's got, what color eyes she's got, what's her weight. Because everybody has a picture on what they want, right? And will they have similar things? Yes. But you can have up to 8 things, but you got to be specific. When you're specific, trust me, it took me 6 months to manifest Lee. And he's everything but my boyfriend. With everything else, he's there. Spiritual, good looking, taller than 6 foot tall, got a great body, blah, 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 everything. But we just don't like each other that way, which is fine. A great friend to have when he wants to talk a lot. You know, talks for a living, so he really doesn't do that. Hey, there's Lee's mom. Wondering about the numbers myself. My sister posts them on Facebook all the time. I've never asked her. Mrs. Tackett, you can just Google them. Okay, just say Google. Go on the Google app and say just talk into your phone and say what's the meaning of 333? What's the meaning of 847? If you see the same things all the time, that's what you can do, and it will give you guidance, make you feel good inside, for sure. All right, Liz. I'm saying 9/11 for years, which I think is a spiritual awakening. Have you Googled it before? Let's find out. Okay, new beginnings, experiencing a new stage of your life. 9/11 angel number will appear in your life if the universe is sending you a message that one stage of your life is ending and another one is beginning. So that's what that is. And you've been through that, Liz. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah. Well, Pam, I can text me or call me, okay? And we can just talk for 5 or 10 minutes, and I can tell you everything about that, okay? Because I got a lot of stuff going on in here, so with everybody's energy, so I can focus on you, okay? Hi, Terry. How's it going? Hey, Judy. How are you? It can be confusing, Pamela, because there's whatever you Google, there's a different meaning for that day. Okay, because there's so many different meanings that people have received, just like anything. No clairvoyance the same, no medium's the same. Depends upon where our energy level's at, how connected we are, how long we've been doing it, things like that. Some people have been doing it a long time, lose their edge. Other people that haven't done it enough, So yeah, there's always things like that, unfortunately. I just kind of read them and let them resonate, and then I move on. Okay, because unless it's impactful, because just like you, Pamela, I want to go deeper. And Spirit's like, no, don't go deeper. You're just supposed to see it and read, which I read out loud all the time, and read out loud the definition, why you're seeing it. I'm like, okay, that really didn't mean anything. But guess what? It could mean something in the future. Yeah, okay. All right, Ryan, you got it, my friend. Hi, Leanne. How are you? Yes, Marcia, you're going to Texas next week. Good for you. Go in there like a big ball of fire. Yes, Roxanne, you get a raise. Okay, you'll definitely get a raise. Might not be a lot, Sarah says, so don't have an expectation. But you're not going to be there long. I'm telling you, you're not going to be there long. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Kimberly. Oh, you're welcome, Caitlin, anytime. Oh, sure, Eric. You need something else, let me know. Hey, Melinda, how's it going? We bought a house. Oh, you bought a house, awesome. Moving this weekend, so it might be, okay. Yeah, just, so you sold the condo, so that's cool. Yeah, just make sure just reach out, because Virgo has a thing, because they're so loyal, they'll stay in that freaking job and be miserable. And I don't want that for anybody, because the more that you connect with God, whatever, spirit, whatever you got to do, because right now we're moving fast, and you're going to get everything that you want in the next 3 years. So you got to be prepared to accept it, because that's the thing. Most people don't accept it. They don't. So don't be a stranger, Roxanne. If I don't hear from you in like 2 weeks, I'm going to freaking call your butt, because I still have your phone number in my phone. So, yeah. Yeah. Hi, Katie. How's it going? All right, Pamela. Take care of yourself. All right, guys. It's 4 o'clock. today was pretty cool. I appreciate y'all being on here. Hang on, Dorothy, what? Can you give me some good news? Today, my son's graduation is a few weeks away. Will his dad host? I can't say anything else, Dorothy, so I'll have to answer it after I'm done, okay? So, but understand, Mercury retrograde has been around for 3.5 weeks. It ends on Monday, okay? That throws everything into confusion. Energy, anger, procrastination, all kinds of things. So, Dorothy, I'll answer it when I'm done after I post this on YouTube, all right? Interesting day today, so interesting to hear the questions and answers. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. See everybody next week, Thursdays at 3, Coach for the Soul. And in a half an hour, if you would go over to YouTube at Bill Hobart and like my video, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and also leave me a little message, even if it's just hi Bill, because YouTube will use those algorithms to not only grow the channel by sending it to people who need the message, but also gets the energy out there so people find us, okay? Because in the future, that's what it's all about. So YouTube at Bill Hobart, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like the frickin' video that you just participated in, which is pretty fabulous, and also leave me a comment, even if it's just hi Bill. I'd like more, but if you don't really know what to say, hi Bill works, all right? Thanks, guys.